between all the land holdings combined. The discord between...
Hey everyone, this is Ring Authority News, your home for non-stop WWE energy. Subscribe now and let's dive right into the ring. Something happened inside WWE that has shaken the entire wrestling world to its core. What went down after Saturday night's main event wasn't a storyline or an angle. It was a betrayal that violated the very spirit of what professional wrestling stands for. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, the man who fought to finish his story and became the face of WWE, is now fighting a very different battle. He's lying in a hospital bed with a serious neck injury, the kind that could change his life forever. This wasn't a botched move or a backstage scuffle gone wrong. It was a targeted, deliberate assault that has left both fans and wrestlers stunned. In the words of one insider, this wasn't just an attack. It was an act of pure evil carried out with precision. The night everything changed. Moments after his match, Cody walked down the familiar hallway toward his locker room. It was supposed to be just another night of celebration. But within seconds, everything changed. According to multiple eyewitnesses, 3 masked individuals ambushed him in the corridor. They didn't move like fans or outsiders. They moved with training, coordination, and purpose. What followed was not a typical wrestling brawl. It was a calculated strike focused entirely on one area: Cody's neck. Witnesses heard screams echo through the hallway, followed by a sickening snap that sent shockwaves through everyone nearby. Security footage reportedly captured the entire event. Sources say the video shows the attackers using precision and restraint in every move. No wasted motion, no chaos, just a surgical, coldly executed plan. This wasn't spontaneous violence. It was organized. Triple H's fury. In all his years with WWE, Triple H has seen controversy, chaos, and betrayal. But nothing like this. The chief content officer's reaction wasn't businesslike or performative. It was personal. At 3 a.m., he reportedly summoned everyone who was backstage that night to WWE headquarters in Stamford. There was no delay, no excuses. He demanded answers, and he wanted them now. If someone is capable of doing this to Cody, he told the board, then no one in this company is safe. For Triple H, this wasn't just about protecting a star, it was about defending WWE's soul. He has personally taken over the investigation, vowing to find everyone involved. Those close to him describe his mood as controlled fury, the same cold determination that once defined the game, now aimed not at opponents in the ring, but at whoever betrayed his company from within. The human cost. Cody's condition is heartbreaking. Doctors have confirmed a severe cervical spine injury that has temporarily affected movement in both his arms. Specialists warn that even with treatment, recovery could take months, and his in-ring career remains uncertain. His wife, Brandy, has been by his side since the moment he arrived at the hospital. She's reportedly been inconsolable, asking how anyone could go this far. Their young daughter doesn't understand why her father isn't home, and that innocent confusion has become one of the hardest parts of this tragedy. For Cody, the physical pain is only part of it. Those close to him say the emotional toll, the betrayal by people he trusted, is what hurts the most. He keeps asking how he's supposed to trust anyone again, one family friend shared quietly. These weren't strangers. These were people he thought were family. The shock behind the mask. What makes this story even more chilling is who was allegedly involved. Sources claim that one of the attackers is someone Cody once considered a close friend, someone who had been to his home, shared dinners with his family, and celebrated milestones with him. The footage reportedly shows that the assailants gained access using official WWE credentials, proof that this wasn't an outside invasion, but an inside betrayal. That revelation changed everything. Triple H reportedly threw a chair across his office when he saw the footage, shouting, "How could they do this to him?" The attack appears to have been fueled by jealousy, resentment toward Cody's rapid rise to the top. For some, his success symbolized a shift in WWE's power dynamic, one that not everyone was happy about. What began as backstage tension escalated into something much darker. The Great Purge. In response, Triple H has launched what insiders are calling the Great Purge. It's not just an internal review, it's a full-scale investigation of everyone with access to WWE facilities. Wrestlers, producers, security staff, even office employees are being questioned. New security systems are being implemented across every WWE venue. Every keycard, every backstage log, and every camera feed is under scrutiny. People who have been with the company for decades are being re-vetted. Triple H's message is simple and terrifying. If you betray this company, I will find you. And you will never work in this industry again. This isn't hyperbole. Sources say he's pursuing every possible legal and corporate avenue: criminal charges, civil suits, and permanent industry bans. It's not about punishment anymore. It's about sending a message that betrayal inside WWE will never be tolerated again. The bigger picture. As investigators dig deeper, unsettling patterns are emerging. Over the past year, several mysterious accidents have sidelined top WWE stars. CM Punk's unexpected injury, Rhea Ripley's training mishap. Is it possible they weren't accidents after all? According to multiple insiders, Triple H now believes that these incidents could be linked. A covert network, possibly involving both current and former WWE personnel, may have been operating behind the scenes, targeting key stars to destabilize the company's hierarchy. It sounds like a conspiracy theory, but evidence reportedly suggests otherwise. Emails, access logs, and security footage point to a group that had been quietly plotting for months, perhaps even years, with motives tied to power, control, and resentment. A family torn apart for the Rhodes family. Every day since the attack has been a nightmare. Brandi has chosen to keep their daughter away from all WWE events until she feels safe again. Cody, despite small signs of recovery, struggles with fear and anxiety, especially when he hears footsteps in the hallway outside his hospital room. Friends describe him as determined but emotionally shattered. The man who once stood as WWE's symbol of resilience now faces the hardest question of his life. Should he ever return to the place that broke his trust? A new era of accountability. Triple H's crusade for justice is transforming WWE from the inside out. He's reportedly been granted near total authority by the board to clean house. He's forming specialized task forces to ensure performer safety and rebuild trust within the locker room. This is not just a response, it's a reckoning. For decades, wrestling has blurred the line between fiction and reality. Now that line has been shattered. What happened to Cody Rhodes isn't just a WWE story, it's a human story about trust, betrayal, and the urgent need to protect those who put their bodies on the line for entertainment. The heart of the nightmare. At the center of all this chaos lies a simple, painful truth. A man who dedicated his life to bringing joy to millions now lies broken because of envy and betrayal. Cody Rhodes doesn't just deserve justice. He deserves peace. And for Triple H, this isn't about power or revenge anymore. It's about restoring honor to a company that built its empire on passion, trust, and respect. The days ahead will define not just WWE's future, but the soul of professional wrestling itself. Because if this industry is to survive, it must prove that loyalty still means something. and that no amount of ambition is worth destroying a brotherhood built on sacrifice. Cody Rhodes may be the one in the hospital bed, but in truth, this is a wound the entire wrestling world must now heal together.